Hello and welcome back to 4000 and Counting. I am Watty. This is Mark, and we're back for another video. And it's a follow-up video to our interview with Martin Grubb and Mr. Six-time Ross Murray. Great interview, first of all, Mark. Really enjoyed that. It seems to have gone down very well. What did you think of the interview with the boys?
Loved it. Great to get an insight of hockey up there, how things are sort of going, and where they want to be going forwards. It was fun.
Well, that's kind of why we're here. Where they want to be going forwards is the National League, and it seems that our episode has generated some conversations, not only amongst the fans, but actually amongst the owners and amongst players, whether it be players in the Elite League that perhaps would fancy a go at Solway if they were to move, whether it be owners in the National League who are backing Solway to actually be that 12th team. Mark, with that, we're gonna talk about it a little bit without giving too much away. Obviously, we're in some of the know, but the fact that it's been positive, what do you make of that?
Great to hear. It's good to hear that people have been listening to the episode.
Yeah.
To notice information and to know what was said. And yeah, I've not heard anything negative for once.
No,
you always, whenever we do something, you've always got that one. But with this, no, I'll let you touch on that more.
Well, just I reached out to Grubby, obviously, and I asked him. I said, what's been the kind of feedback that you guys have received? And he said we've had some really positive feedback. He's had conversations with a couple of the people that are in the National League in the here and now. And they've said they would support him. Now, that's a start. I believe it's probably going to go to a vote, and they will vote. And I think, depending on what it needs to be, if it needs to be above 50%, i.e. there's 11 teams right now, does it need to be a 6-5 vote? Or does it need to be like a 9-2 vote? I don't know what the ratio of how they would make it up. But how would you make that up, Mark? Would you go for, like it with a 11-team league? Would you just go 6-5 vote, majority win?
No, not in this instance, because there's I think you need to have more of a clear cut on it.
So it needs to be more clear cut than over 50%. Yeah. Okay,
there's a strong reason, and you want to have the balance in the league, and you don't want the league to weaken because of this. You want the teams to be able to support it fully. And
I think the league gets stronger with these guys entering. If they were to enter,
100%, I want them in there. But I just think you need a bit more of a gap.
Okay,
so the vote is the vote at the end of the day. So if they win it, they win it.
So would you be happy as opposed to 6-5 then? If it's a 7-4, an 8-3, a 9-2, where would you sit?
7-4.
7-4. I think that's fair. I think that's fair if they went to the vote table and 4 clubs had very good reasons for them not to vote them in. I don't think travel is a good enough reason.
No, it can be worked out, like we've said 100 times before.
And the thing is, to call it semi-pro, etc., bullshit. You're charging 15 quid a ticket as fucking pro. You're charging £15 a ticket, then the boys can travel an extra hour and 30 minutes, 2 hours on a bus to get to a fixture. Tough shit. If you want to charge the money, if you want to charge £15 for a stream, you're essentially a professional organization. You are making money as a business, and business-wise, this makes sense in terms of it will go back to the conference system. Now, I know some people won't like that, but if they do the conference system, they do it well, I think it's going to be very good. There is total chance to still do 2 home, 2 away, and then 3 home, 3 away within your conference. A good proper playoffs as well. Imagine playoff trips, like proper 1v8 playoff trips where you've got. I'd love to see a 3-game series in the National. It's never going to happen, but I'll take a 2 for now. I'll take a 2-game. I'll take groups, like bring back the groups. I loved the groups last year. I loved the groups as a player. I would love to see it because it gets the guys an extra week's wages. We're a players pod. We want the boys to get paid. And I think as it stands right now, Solway Sharks will be in the league next year. And that's personal. That's a personal thing. That's not from anything that I've heard. That's not from any of the conversations I've had. That's just my gut feeling. And my gut feeling was wrong about a few things, but with this, I like the foundations they've put in Solway. I like the players and the staff that they've got involved. You've got Jamie there, obviously you got Spud there, and then you've got a potential to bring in a few guys to really make that a very good hockey team. It sounds like the fans are starting to get on board as well. And if they move up a league, I think there's very good potential for more growth within there. I think they said they're probably getting 600 in a 1200. Now, if we can get that up to 900, 1,000, when Kieran Brown and shit are in town, maybe 1,100, whatever it may be. But you're going to be sustainable there. Housing's cheap in Scotland. So you can get a couple of team houses on the go, not a problem. It's not like trying to house down in Basingstoke or, Slough or something like that, where it's going to be fairly expensive. Raiders in London, going to be fairly expensive again. But, mate, I'm all for it. We're going to keep pushing this train. So if you don't like it, I'm sorry. But I do know, though, another club did want to be the 12th team. I know that. And I know that got knocked back. And that's going to cause a little bit of upset when that comes out. We're not going to be the ones to break it. Or if we are going to be the ones to break it, today is not going to be the day. You don't even know this, actually, because I don't even think I've told you. But yeah, I think we could be looking at the 12th team in the National League. And I'm fucking here for it. And Spud, you owe me a bar tab if you get in the national. We're coming up for a 4,000 and counting live episode from Dumfries Ice Arena. If that's what it's called. I don't even know what it's called.
Yeah, I think it is the Ice
Bowl. I think it is that. The Ice Bowl. There you go. Maybe it's that. But yeah, like all the power to them, apart from when they're playing Streatham, of course. I hope you lose. I'm not going to be impartial when my brother's playing, sorry. No, but yeah, other than that, like I would love to see him go on and win the National North Cup in the playoffs. And I'd love to see Streatham go in, winning the South, so that we're getting a proper in form head-to-head, which I think everybody in the UK is going to love. Mark, anything else on the subject?
No, just want to see him there. It's great. Yeah, the positivity from making the interview and what we've been hearing behind the scenes and just people in general. It's fun.
It's good news. It's positive news. And if it's not to be this year, maybe it's getting talked about, and it's getting talked about by the right people. I think that Solway's time will come. Hopefully it is in 23, 24. If not, it's 100 million % got to be 24, 25, but I think it'll be before then. I think it'll be this year. I think they'll be in, and I think they'll be looking at a 12-team National League. We're going to get a chance to see some more Scottish kids play, all for that. And with 3 imports in the league, woo! That's not been confirmed, but it's been confirmed. So, you know what I mean? It's one of them. It's like no one's actually come out and said it, but they haven't needed to. But the interesting thing, if you haven't listened, go listen to the episode I've done with Jamie McElroy recently. Really interesting. Obviously, former host, knows this stuff. We talked about if it goes 3 imports, who goes with the import goalie. And I don't think there'd be many. Mac seems to think a few will. Well, Mars just re-signed in Swindon. He's not going anywhere. I think his brother's already re-signed in Peterborough. Gospel's already signed. Guys are starting to they're already signed goalies. So if it goes 3 imports and the teams decide not to go with import goalies, the league as a whole is going to get so much better.
Oh yeah.
An extra 12 imports on the ice with Solway.
Yeah.
Let's go, baby. Right, guys, this was fun. Keep rooting for Solway. If you want them in there, please let us know. Let the league know. Get on it. Get on it. Seriously, why not? It's your sport as much as ours and the players and everybody else's. Everybody's emotionally invested. Everybody's paid their dues. And let's see what Solway can do in the big boy division.
Yeah, right. The more of you that sort of jump on with it and sort of put your feelings out there that you want them, the more they're going to take notice of it. And there's already been a large amount of people do it. So just keep it going. Yeah,
and I think Solway really got to pull the trigger on it. They got to be 100% concrete. I'm in, Grubby's in, Tomo's in, the fucking border in, the rink are in, Everybody needs to be in and then just come out and nail they pretty much nailed their colours to the wall. I would like to see maybe a couple of the other guys, maybe Jamie. Come on, Jamie. I know you're going to be watching this. Jump on. Have your say. You're a passionate man. I'd love to hear what your take is on it, especially in the public forum. Really ramp it up here. But guys, it's been fun. We will see you again for another episode very, very soon. More videos coming. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you turn on that notification bell, and we will see you for another episode. Peace.